I'm now live. So let's see. Let's see if this works. 98% was filled out. Okay. All right, boys. Wait, let me ping the Discord. This is like the shit you do at 11 p.m. on a Friday night.
Yeah, but it's...
somebody already pinged the Discord earlier today. Ode Gen stream with Kimoy talking about things you can put your beans through.
True.
All right, is this working? Audio input capture 2. I think my audio is working. Can you guys hear me?
If we try hard, you use your lav mics.
I mean, we could. I literally have lavalier mics right here, but we're using the laptop microphone instead because it's easier.
The MacBook's mic is pretty good.
Yeah, MacBook mic good. I can change the mic mode to like voice isolation too, but
I think it's fine. We don't have anything else.
But there might be echoes. Okay, so what are we doing today? This is I could change the background, but okay.
What's the background?
The background is what is the background?
We're start with me 7-Eleven chips.
Here, wait. Let me do it like this.
Did you kill the monsters?
What?
Did you kill the nerds?
I did. I ate the nerds.
No, crazy.
Harry and I are
Living the Brian Kwan New York life.
we're in a penthouse right now. But what we're gonna do today is we are going to look at this form that Robert made. So essentially, no, is this a Burr stream? This is a Burr stream. We'll crowdsource. So let me make sure I'm not writing anything wrong. Okay, but the entire point is like opinions of Burrs are scattered in terrible places on the internet.
Like specific pages on Home Barista is a very common form.
Yeah, or like even Cafe Neats, like the German one, or like they're in a like very convoluted places, or they're like in the middle of random discords. And what Robert wanted to do is consolidate some of these opinions on Burrs, because we collectively have all made a Burr spreadsheet, which one day will see the light of you'll see eventually. We made a Burr grinder tier list before, but a lot of those things are like not in a consolidated place, aka a web page. So what Robert has done, if I can show you guys here, is my crop might be, oh wait, hold on, my crop is not good. Let me fix this, guys. Oops. So some opinions are worse than others, but we're on robertasami.com. This is, I don't think, public yet, but this is something he's putting together. So the entire idea is like you can go through and look at a lot of different opinions of Burrs and, take it with a grain of salt, you can get like a centralized place, right? But the point is you can see multiple opinions of what people are doing. So, and we have different versions and whatever, but yeah. So what I just wanted to do today with Harry is we're going to start contributing to this and throwing in a bunch of stuff. And then one day I think Robert will publish this for the internet to see, is my understanding.
Is it invite only?
This is I think there's a password on this right now because it's not ready. It's not ready yet.
Oh, like the website.
Yeah, the website's not ready yet. So, yeah, that's like the current state of this. If I am,
I'm gonna go find on your chat for my iPad.
Yeah. So anyway, we're going to submit our requests, our things here. So obviously we have a lot of different burrs here. I also don't have every picture of burrs on here, but like we can write lots of different things onto here. What burr should we start writing about?
The one that I need to talk about right now.
What's the one you need to talk about?
The LeBrew 98 filters that I installed in every EK.
LeBrew 98. What are these called?
Hyperburs?
Are you sure they're not espresso?
Oh my god, it's on everything.
Is it not espresso?
Oh, I definitely did not get the espressos.
Why did you not get the espresso?
Because they look too much like EKB.
But they're espresso.
They're too sweet for me.
Oh, they are too sweet for you. They literally are too sweet for you.
Look at that aftertaste, though.
But it's bad for dark roast.
Wait, why? Look at the acidity.
But it's espresso.
Look at the acidity on that chart. Oh, the acidity's bad on all of it.
Oh my god. Crazy.
Unknown fact is Ling Long is the manufacturer for LeBrew.
Oh, what are these 4-star reviews? These burrs are great. 4 out of 5. I have my coffee for this moment right here. Oh my god. Thank you, Howie. Hario Porlex?
I mean, Howie couldn't give his opinion on the Porlex. I don't know that.
I'll crowdsource. Are we crowdsourcing or how are we doing this? Should I change the stream title? Is this not crowdsourcing anymore?
I don't know. Well, no, people can put the...
Oh yeah, just put what you guys want in the chat. Just like, right.
We're not putting our... I don't have it.
No, should I... wait, Robert, am I allowed to link this form to the public?
Yeah, the form is public.
No, the form is public, right? Oh, okay, wait, but I didn't put the link anywhere. Should I just... Or am I allowed to put the link in the chat?
I'm not allowed to give opinions on the Hario Porlex because I don't remember how that tastes. Or neither have I ever owned a Porlex.
Here, I will put a super chat goal. Harry AMA. Anyway, I'm going to fill out my opinion. So, okay, what are we talking about? The LeBrew. So this is like, I'll give you guys an example. So I think we'll see what Robert says because I know like this is the beginning of these of the form, but LeBrew 98mm filter. EK43 Titus Nautilus. It didn't work in the Nautilus. We put it in the EK43. For craft ultra.
That's it.
Or is this a Brian?
No, just put my name under it.
Oh, Kimoy.
Yeah, Kimoy.
Okay, what is Kimoy's opinion on this burr?
Oh, wait, well, how's that?
What are your flavor preferences, best flavor notes, or other aspects you chase?
Clear acidity presentation. I think that's it.
That's just what you chase?
Yeah, and structure, good structure.
Structure.
After cupping essay, I'm a structure man.
Yeah, see, now you understand whenever I say structure. I say
like I knew what it was, but like
now you understand.
But like I got it firsthand from like the structure man himself.
What is your definition of structure?
I don't know. It's like the clarity comes in like a layer.
Yeah, there's like layered acidity, but it's like structure of acidity.
Yeah.
And then you even could say like coffee is structured when it really, really cools down, things become even like...
It's a very good vocabulary on why a coffee is 87, 88, 86. Like the structure is what really gets you to 87 to 80 or 88. Like cold ferments get rated well because they have strong acidity, but they don't go really high because their structure. A lot of the cold ferments use like pretty bad greens, so the structure, like how it falls apart, is also there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also think about like the falling apart is like huge, right? For like why these cold ferments can't or like physically can't get that far in a cupping table.
Okay. Structure in both acidity and coffee itself. How do you brew?
Cupping.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Dude, I've only really cupped with these, right? I've just put like conical, right?
Cupping, pour over, conical. We brewed this coffee. We brewed with these burrs.
Yeah, I mean, not that much though this weekend. This week.
No. Well, like we've brewed with this
have,
before.
But, dude, it's been so long. I barely remember what we did the first time we tried it, and then I've just cupped it like.
Is this why I've described COE coffees as having complexity and depth?
I think COE has more.
They're like very deep coffees.
They actually don't feel as structured as like the city coffees do. But I think it's also how you roast it also has an impact on how well you get the...
I'm thinking about buying a decent. Give me the top 3 reasons to purchase.
Yeah, and this is just like before. Talking about Burrs, then we go on to...
I don't know. We're literally... Here, just go to the Discord. Does exclamation Discord not work? Okay, go to the Discord. I find say to have a lot of noise.
What does noise mean to you?
What is that? Yeah, what does that mean? What does that mean?
Does noise mean blendy?
Does noise mean blendy? Is it blendy
like
because you're using, what are you using? Okay, what do you want to say about these burrs, Harry? The important part. You can look at some examples of what people wrote.
Nah.
Coming soon. He's not just gonna write, these are fucking terrible.
Well, yeah. Oh, damn. Shenrui made a really... Yeah, Shenrui had like an A+. Look for the Shenrui review on the SSP Brew Flats. Yeah. Look how well written that is, like compared to
Studio reference monitors. Let's go. So, wait, how do we write Burr details? Oh, Burr details here. Okay, Burr details here. 98. But there were 2. We've tried 2 revisions of it. Do we need to be that nuanced?
No.
Okay.
I'm just gonna assume that they're all good. They're all the same.
Because we had the first version, which didn't fit.
But I mean, at least I've had a little more experience with the new ones.
Okay, well, what do you want to say?
Like very good flavor separation, linger, sweetness, acidity, forgiveness. I mean, I'm just reading off some of them, but doesn't excel. I won't say it excels in any one of those categories.
Excel in any one of these categories.
With maybe like an edge towards sweetness.
Do we put like really good value?
Really good, yeah. They cost.
Compared
They're like
to
one of the
other
cheapest
98 milliliter
right now.
offerings, and even outperform more expensive options. They do. I actually think these seriously do outperform like some of the more like blendier blendier SSPs, blendier 98s.
What's a blendy SSP, like HUs?
HU in certain area, like for filter.
For a filter, yeah,
Right,
yeah.
like in certain aspects. Like
In a relative sense, it's like it doesn't impart like this brownness I get from the 98 HU filter.
yeah, like it's. I also think you can grind really fine with these. Like it feels like you can grind way finer with these burrs than other burrs.
There were a clear upgrade from EKBs.
A clear, literally, upgrade to 98mm EKB stock EK43 burrs. There's a really nice linger of sweetness on the. Yeah, you put this already.
Yeah. I mean, they're more of an all-rounder, right? Because you tasted the Real Nights brew on it.
Light for all roast levels.
Yeah.
And even origins, like we were doing, and processing, like we were doing some of those.
Yeah, we kept like a range of stuff on the table.
Mm-hmm.
So like
and processing. Like this Burr set, it does a really good job, like for sure, all rounder.
If you have an EK43 and aren't sure about spending $500-$600 on Burrs, I mean this is more for the stream, then getting this is like a no-brainer of an upgrade to like make your QC process better. You're budget constrained.
And want to experience clearer burrs.
I would just say like improve your QC process.
To improve your QC process.
Right, because that's like this is the weird thing is that I can come at this from more of a professional standpoint.
Mm-hmm. Because like, I guess like budget doesn't really like I don't know like maybe this is like the enthusiast side of me, but I feel like if you're buying a 98mm burr, like. But
businesses are really budget.
Yeah, they're constrained, right. So like, that's why I had said if you're a coffee business, because like if you're an enthusiast, you already any of these grinders that's a 98 is already $2 to $3 grand, right?
You're also chasing different qualities, right? Mm-hmm. So like if this was Bean and Bean and I knew June was like an enthusiast, I would have just put SSPs in because it's just like you're gonna figure out how to dial for the so like, and this is more for maybe a different submission of SSPs and generalization, because like SSPs, if you don't dial a certain way, you'll get very good roast separation. You'll taste the roastiness.
Which is what you want, right?
Yeah, but then like for a presentation, it's definitely just more of an all-rounder than your
just good for customers.
Yeah. I mean like
I think it's very sweetness forward.
You can also just call it like actually like I don't know, you have the 102 Measons, right? So how's like would you say they're pretty similar?
I think they're decent. They're pretty similar, but I think Measons are like so I think these
I feel like Measons might be a little more clear.
I think Measons are a little clearer, but this has for sure more sweetness.
More forgiveness, probably.
Yeah, more forgiveness and sweetness, which I think like if I was serving coffee to customers, that's exactly what I want, because I think I still truly believe that most consumers want like a more balanced and sweet presentation.
So I would say maybe like sacrifices a bit of of clarity for
it's not that much clarity sacrifice. Like sacrifices marginal clarity for forgiveness and sweetness. Like I honestly think these are really
sweet.
Yeah, because like the thing that really impressed me with these burrs over like other Chinese manufacturer burrs is that like usually I in my opinion is like a lot of the Chinese manufacturer burrs, like when they say filter burrs outside of Time More, is they really mean like this is a clean cup and a very clean and sweet cup. Not necessarily more like acidity, right? What's interesting about these LeBrews, which was like really impressive to me, is that like it kind of subverted my expectations for Chinese burr set design, which I think usually focuses on like sweetness. Like yes, this has, I think is predominantly a sweet burr, but there's a lot of really nice acidity and like clarity, which like you wouldn't find in something like SPP. You wouldn't find it in like any of the other Chinese 98 mil burrs.
But I don't think it's like worth mentioning.
Yeah, that's
like
like
this
a
is better
that's
than
yeah,
China, right?
yeah that's a very nuanced like I'm just saying like this is why this burr set's impressive to me because
It works.
like Ryan is going through the effort of like doing this sort of thing.
65 millimeter now. What are we doing?
What do you mean? What is he doing?
Oh, this is for the E65s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's commercial focus. Like, yes, you can use it at home. Most of these grinders are commercial.
Did I tell G to get E65s instead of E80s to save some money?
No.
What? There's nothing wrong with that.
All right. Submit another response. All right. What is the chat saying?
We were supposed to probably input like water usage and stuff like that.
Oh,
too.
oops.
Ideally, because I think I know what the water is here.
Do you guys like LeBrew filter more or SSP LU or 80 ULF or lab sheets? I haven't tasted any of the 80 mil LeBrews, so I don't know.
No, I was just asking about SSPs.
No, but this guy's asking about 80.
No, 80 ULF or lab suites or SSP LU.
Oh, yeah, we can go back and edit maybe. Well, it's too late now. It's too late now. Right. What's a burr set that we can talk about right now? ZP6? Wait, what's on here that isn't? Let me.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about SSP brew.
Okay, hold on. Let's find a burr set that. Oh, xBloom Studio Grinder.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's actually a good one to talk about.
I
actually think it's better than
really
these.
Weird? No, it's. I think it's close.
I think it's better than, or it's like similar, but I think it's cleaner.
I guess I have more of an impression on the Q Air, which I think is better than the K Max Ultras, which is funny.
We should put xBloom Studio Grinder.
Yeah, you gotta make more money. So.
Oh, do I? No, I was just like, this is because I think it's like the only one where you can consistently test RPM without like pain. Fucking power tower.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's consistent that like you can change it from 80 to 120.
Like 60 to 120. Because I thought that was really fun. Like tasting.
It's fun for me when I was making recipes.
Yeah, like tasting 60.
Like literally, we made recipes and we were like, 120 is probably tasted too blendy. Let's
and you lower to 60, right? So here, we'll put that in here. xBloom Studio Grinder.
Day of purchase. What grinder is this used? What burr is this used for? I don't know. What's the xBloom Studio Grinder? xBloom Studio.
What do I like? What do you think I like?
Loud. That's so true.
Loud flavors.
CP6 with Kinu pour over burr.
What are my favorite roasters?
Bean and bean.
Hydrangea. Bean and bean. Mod cut.
You're not even putting say on there. You're funny, dude.
No, what do you? Sky roast.
Alright, let me think about. In my opinion, your favorite roasters are, say for sure. Do you like? How much do you like Moonwake?
I like the idea of Moonwake. I don't buy any Moonwake.
Yeah, but do you like the roast style?
I like the roast style.
I think it's a little like too nuanced for your. We lose a little structure for more like.
Now you understand you cup with Lance. You understand what I mean by structure.
Well,
so
I always did. It's just.
It's it's easier to articulate. That's why I say is interesting to me when I think about structure. Because when you go to some of the lighter roasting, even like Apollone's Gold,
I think
some hydrangeas, you lose out on that.
So for sure, Ming is aware of that actually. So we are adjusting our.
But I think like for some of these coffees, it's more down to processing. That's why I actually like bean roasting. I was like, oh, like do you see like
There's a
how
lot
there's
more-
depth in like depth and structure in like
I see it in the bean and bean.
even
but,
in like the bean and bean. Like that's why I'm like, oh, this is pretty good.
but I think Say is definitely a league above bean and bean.
Obviously.
In that.
Yeah, in like
In that-
especially for this.
Because like I feel like bean and bean is trying to achieve what Say is doing, but Say is just doing it. You know.
Well, I mean, also it's like wash coffee, right? Clean structure.
He does just source better.
Do I like clean coffee?
Yeah, you do.
Really?
Yeah, you do.
Acidity.
Did you like that? What did we try? We tried the omelet on the other day, right?
Yeah, I
Yes.
did not like
You
it.
didn't like it? Actually, I liked it.
I think. Well, okay,
That is
so
that one actually had some structure to it too.
so I think nowadays with the articulation, like articulating vocabulary, like I actually really appreciate clean processing. Like I can appreciate a cleanly processed co-ferment.
Okay, so
Like I appreciate
clean
these things.
funk. I mean, it's clean funk. Then.
Or like just clean processing is just
well,
a
clean
better.
processing just makes me think you're saying washed.
No, but you can have clean processing with like co-ferments, right? This is
Like
this is
like
yeah,
the
like
laws of the
right,
best.
like this is my perspective of like I think if it's cleanly done, this like clean processing, like washed co-ferment, all that exists within clean processing.
Say is like a really clear photo, but with saturation cranked. I can kind of agree with that take.
Hydrangea, the picky chemist.
How much TPC have you had?
I only have the good shit.
Oh, aviary.
Aviary.
Aviary for sure.
I only get okay. There's too many. Why am I? We're not talking about roasters. We're talking about fucking Burrs. Hold on. Pour overs espresso. I actually have been doing so much for espresso nowadays. Wait, what Burr? Oh, okay. Wait, we're talking about studio. Oh, I have pulled studio shots. Pour over espresso. Oh, but this is the studio grinder. Okay, so what do we think about the studio grinder? What is my opinion on this grinder? I think it honestly, like for the money, I
Oh yeah.
am very happy with it.
There's a lot of clarity to it.
There is actually a lot of clarity. You know, that's what's interesting. I'm like, there actually is a decent amount of
I could cup on that grinder. But could I? No, I wouldn't do cupping off of that grinder.
it's clear enough at 60.
You can attempt cupping, but it's not the best. like I wouldn't. It falls a little short from like enough clarity for it. Of course, because like you get less clarity because you're cupping instead of brewing too.
Well, what is this even like? How do we even talk about this? It actually has like decent flavor intensity.
Yeah, it's actually good body for sure.
See, good body. Actually, really nice sweetness, but it does have that like.
The juice.
Yeah.
The juice.
It has the juice. Good sweetness. But
In the context of like conical.
yeah, but also my gripe with this Burr set is like it doesn't have that like clean sweetness. And I think that's like the like
It's, like, like
it's a
brown.
slightly more like yeah, like it's like that honey or caramel
the
sweetness.
HU, like same,
Right.
that
So
same thing.
right. So but like
Yeah, brown sweetness.
but like brown sugar sweetness, right? It's like more like brown sugar.
Yeah, honey, brown sugar. Yeah, they're kind of the same.
It's not like it doesn't emphasize like sweetness in the Burr set. I mean, I'm sorry, in the coffee. It does like it has that like rounding effect.
Yeah, there's a really good amount of rounding to all the.
Rounding in all the brews, which is like not a bad thing. At 60 RPM, it's decently harmonious.
Yeah, it's more of a harmonious brew type.
Not searingly clear acidity.
You think it's? What, is it more clear at 60 than?
I think it's clearer at 60, but it's really sterile.
Yeah.
But very sterile tasting. At 120 RPM, it has the juice, similar to K Ultra. But I think this is clearer than K Ultra. Like my opinion, or
I
it's
could
like
see that.
or like there's less blendiness at the end.
Yeah.
like these both have this like juice, but this is what I'm saying is like it has this like there is kind of like a really like pretty clean finish, but can be boring.
Oh, you need to send you a picture of the burr. I have a picture of the burr. That would be good for the doc. Oh, where are all these messages?
I mean, we literally have the. Can I just drag this in here? I feel like we literally have the. Didn't we put the Burr design on here for people to see?
China would never.
No, we literally do. It's right here. You can see this shit. Anyway, a cleaner, like I think it has a cleaner finish, but it's like definitely more interesting.
Well, honestly, you are the xBloom grinder expert.
I've probably tasted the most.
I've never owned this grinder.
I've probably tasted, yeah.
I have a picture. Guess who it's from?
Mm-hmm.
You want it?
No, it's okay.
I don't know. Well, Robert probably wants the picture though.
Oh, we'll give him photos later.
I sent it to you in Discord.
Can achieve good flavor intensity. In espresso, very similar to Option O, like a mini.
I think you should just pretext everything. Like this is in the context of conical burrs though.
This is in the context of 48 millimeter burrs, by the way. Okay, submit. Submit another response. What is the chat saying? I haven't even seen.
Howie said he needed a lot of seasoning for his.
For the studio?
Yeah.
Really? What did you see different?
More clarity, probably.
I could see that.
You know, going back to the filter, like the 98 hybrid burrs, I only seasoned somewhat the one in the roastery. All the other ones I didn't even season. And so the batch tasted fine without seasoning it.
Hmm. So, okay, what's another burr set that's not in here? We're just trying, I've tried, actually between us, we've tried almost all of these.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ, Rover as, okay.
Oh, I haven't really tried that one. I never owned the niche.
I have strong opinions on this burr set.
I think your opinions on that burr set
Have influenced.
It's contextual.
It's influenced so much stuff.
No, I think you have to borrow Robert's Super Jolly with the 64 MP.
Do you see why these burrs are a problem? It's like
Yeah.
the fact that you have to take these burrs and like put them in a very specific burr carrier to get them to taste good. That I think that's a problem. I don't think it's a problem.
How is it a problem that they're good in like a P64?
Because I think the challenge with this burr set is like the housing that you have to put in, like in today's landscape, right? Like the fact that you have to spend $1,500 or $2,000 to make the $200, $300, however much these cost now. I think you can find them used for like $180, $200, right? 120. Like I think that's a problem now. You know, in my opinion, I'm like, damn. Cause like you could just get like, cause in my mind I'm like
Right,
you could
you can
get
just get
like
a
078 or something, which is like better. In fact, you can get an 078 and put fucking 78 mil SSPs in it, and it's even better. You literally can put 78 mil SSP MPs in a 78, 078 or 078S, and it is cheaper, right? Is that right? It is literally
it's so
cheaper than
than
buying a
this.
P64 or Z1. So
How much
maybe
is the one? 1,200? Something like that?
yeah.
No, it's like the same cost.
But it's better. 78 is better. I think 78 is way better than 64 and for SSP MP.
My recollection of the Super Jolly MPs are better than the 78 MPs, to be honest.
Okay.
Because the 78 MPs, I was still getting sharpness, like harshness.
Well, I think you get harshness like regardless,
No,
right?
You get that like clean tea, super
Okay.
tea stuff that you get with some of these
'Cause-
like, SSPs
Okay.
in the Super Jolly. I didn't get harshness from it, which is crazy. So, like, I really think your opinion on 64 MPs will change had you tasted like MP.
I
You don't
have
know what the ceiling is right now.
no, so I do know what the ceiling is because I have tasted them in like Z1 and in I have had like god shots off of fucking Ode, which is
Well,
crazy.
That's the other thing too. It's like MPs are actually like really, really good.
Yeah, they're really good,
in
but
espresso. Like
yeah, they're really good in espresso. I agree.
Like in espresso, because you want fines, it actually works for you.
Monka S.
Freaking.
Oh, is this guy? Are we allowed to talk about this guy? Because he doesn't like frogs apparently.
He doesn't like frog-colored V60s.
Frog-colored V60s. Is there a burst on here that I haven't talked about?
What do you mean? How he has those columns?
Well, I'm looking at this and I'm like, is there a burr that we can talk about?
Like 102.
102 Misen. Oh, he linked. Discussed at length here. Okay, good. All right, never mind. He found the timestamp. Zerno Z2, maybe.
And I'm excited for the Buku. It looks good from when I saw the prototypes that Thomas posted on EAF. Dude, we're done. There's no more. Like someone's already done the 102.
180 the LeBrew. Did anyone review these?
I don't even know what I can put them in.
Can you put this in the KR? Bidding. Oh, that's 140.
Yeah. This does show you. They made tungsten version of these.
Dude, he's a fucking troll,
He's
dude.
100% doing this for funsies. Wait, does this fit? No, he gives you compatibility list.
Where?
Like, remember the 65 showed you compatibility.
What the fuck can I put these in?
Yeah, like 1800.
DK20. Oh my god, there is a DK27 at multimodal.
Oh, you should tell him to get one.
Whoa.
Oh, that's your
Very.
bolt grinder, right?
Yes.
You should tell.
Compatible with 98% of coffee grinders on the market.
That's so funny.
Oh my fucking god. So good.
People want SSW and SCR reviews.
The DK, I didn't turn the DK27 on because...
Oh, it's a DK27.
Yeah, it's a DK27.
That's so crazy.
Oh, there is a obscure burr set that we can talk about. The fucking Gevi 64.
Is it 64?
64. That's a very obscure burr set that we can talk about. I'm just like, what is like the meme shit we can fill in on here? I can talk about...
Shurikens? I don't think Shurikens is even on the list.
No, Shurikens are on the list. Robert has Shurikens.
I know it's coming soon. He's not going to write about it. These are placeholders for you to review.
God damn it. No, wait, really?
Yeah, he put placeholders on all, like, on the ones that he doesn't want to write about.
Oh, geez. Okay, this is actually going to take a year then.
Yeah.
Oh, so I should so I should fill out the ones that he doesn't. Okay.
Have opinions on, yeah. Or like he doesn't want to review opinions on.
Ah. Oh, you have this. You want to talk about LU?
I love my LUs.
Timoy. What coding?
I've had red speed and silver. I have silver knights now. Oh, I can meme.
Oh, wait, guys, holy shit. You guys are, whoever's on the stream right now, look at this shit.
Alright, let's review this specific set of Burrs.
Oh my god, wait, how do I change this to... Holy shit! This guy literally has the burrs. Oh
this is
my
heavy.
god. Okay, wait, guys. I'm gonna we'll review a burr live right here, and I'm going to change this shit. Hold on, no, rotate, flip.
Dude, these things look beautiful.
All right, here we go. Okay, all right, live review right now. Oh, here we go. Wait, what the fuck? What's going on? Ah, my scene is all messed up.
Don't ask me why it's in a shirt.
Why does this not work? Hold on. I'm trying to fix this scene, guys. It's.
Why are they not in my grinder if I love them so much?
Is this like only showing the corner of the video? Are you guys not seeing like the full screen? Oh no. Hold on, boys. We're fixing things. This is some freaking. Okay, fine. We'll just do it this way. Wait, come back, Harry. Show the burrs. I'll just make our video screen bigger temporarily.
Like just right there.
No, you need to review them. Okay, so live review these burrs. Okay, so what are these?
It's like, how am I gonna review? What am I doing with them to review by holding
This
it?
man literally travels with these burrs. Okay, so these are 98 low uniformity. You know what's interesting? Have you ever wanted your burrs to have low? Have you wanted your grounds to have low uniformity? Right, this man has, like, this is the problem with SSP. Oh, am I echoing? Oops. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I think I was echoing. I think the audio was fucked right there. My V.
Yeah, it's fine.
Why is Harry doing sock puppets with burrs? He uses one in each of the P100. Okay, so like, what makes this low uniformity?
No, it's stupid because you have to understand statistics. You have to like have remembered what your statistical analysis histograms mean and why it's called low uniformity.
Are these the where are these the ones that have like damage on them?
No.
Who had the one? Somebody, TR had the fucked up ones.
He had.
What was the burst that he had? I think he had
Yeah,
LUs and he had
old or something.
old LU and there were problems. Okay, well, what do these taste like? We're gonna go fill out the form.
Hyper clarity, pain. If you put medium rust on these, you'll hate yourself. They're analogs to brews, but better finish, I would say. A little less clear, but like.
I didn't know LU was a thing. Exactly. Nobody knows. Okay, so what is it? Red, sweet, and silverite. Okay, so what have you used this in?
P100.
P100.
Exclusively.
Just coffee.
I just put like, I love acid, juice, and everything, but sweetness.
Everything but sweetness.
I don't know. That's kind of true. I don't know if these burgers, to be honest.
No, but this is your preferences. What are your favorite roasters?
Oh, favorite roasters actually really like Moonwake, TPC, Aviary. If I talk about my top roasters, those are my top roasters. Is there another one?
Say. Say.
I don't like Say.
You don't like Say?
So, I've gone a lot of brown with these burrs.
Oh no.
So I don't want to put it in that light because I need to retest how I'm getting brown, which is something I am reconsidering some of my outlook on tasting.
Okay, well, what do you want to say about these? What do you pour over espresso?
I don't even do it. I've tried espresso like twice on this.
Well, so I think that's like you're supposed to talk about your own preferences here, and then you talk about.
I don't prefer espresso anyways. So.
Okay, well, what do these taste like? These burrs.
Super peaky acidity. Hyper, like super easy to extract really high on them too. Like you'll throw it at like a core setting, you're like, why am I still extracting at 20%? Super high extraction, definitely like the most tea-like body you can get. Unlike the brews, you do get a finish.
Oh yeah, similar to 98 milliliter SSP brew, but
You get
with finish and aftertaste.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. So I've tasted these like maybe a handful of times.
Like you just think like, oh my god, they're just like
And-
what you think of. I think these are like the quintessential. It's like when you think of SSPs, like that high clarity, high pain, critical hit.
Quintessential SSP filter brewing flavor.
Ideals, like what's the term, like?
So you get like the design philosophy.
Yeah. I don't want to call it design philosophy because.
Yeah, because it's filter.
For that. You'd be like, they don't design for that specifically.
It's fucking filter. Not espresso.
Like super enthusiast, like the super enthusiast target, right? That's kind of what would you say that's like the enthusiast?
Yeah, like
target?
maximum
Max clarity, max acid.
Maximum everything.
Yeah.
I think like what was really interesting to me when I tasted these burrs, I've only tasted these a handful of times, is like the intensity. Is like I think the perception of intensity of these burrs feels like more, or if not similar to like the 98, like the brews, but because there's actually linger, it's like more impressive. You're like, whoa.
This is actually the burr I would like recommend for that type more than the brews. Because the brews get like one tricky.
Yeah, the brews are total one trick. I agree. So this is like your very intense presentation. Also this is like at the point like you need to use good coffee. Like your flaws will be exposed.
Your roast will be exposed.
Your flaws brewing coffee will be exposed. And there's linger, so like if you have pain, the pain stays.
I've had the like juiciest brews out of this too. Like, yeah, I say tea-like, but holy crap, if you get the right ratio at like 1 to 15.5, 1 to 16, you get so much juice out of this.
Tons of juice.
Because like you would sometimes think like a lot of this correlation of like juice goes with blendiness, but this is
really
not blendy.
I don't know. Yeah. I feel like
there's some correlation.
I guess
correlation, not cause. Cause, right?
Because like also these are burrs that you can brew at like your 1 to 18 and 1 to 20s and still have like peaky acidity. So like that to me is like a mark of like a really strong filter burr, is like as you really stretch out the ratios and you really try to push coffee as hard, do things fall apart, right? And like I think the things that have really impressed me are like the Shuriken course in M98V at like these really large ratios, LU, brew, yeah. Okay, tons of juice out of these burrs.
We can talk about wateriness. Best of 40-20 water, I think. It's weird because like getting too high GH on it.
Oh, it probably will like fuck up the.
It gets like it kind of like murks it a little. Like it's kind of bitter. Should have been like low uniformity does not mean low uniformity.
Oh yeah. Pre-2015 cast.
I've actually had a lot of experience on that too, but.
We did a stream on SPP.
Yeah. We should do a review on that one.
Oh, God. Oops.
Has anyone put these in a P100?
What do we just say? Like,
will it fit? Will it fit the P100?
Like, we need to find like this shit, guys. Like, we need to make this.
I love apples.
Apple rankings.
I don't agree with the.
What do you not agree with?
Fuji. The Fuji ranking on this is like way underrated.
Like this is EK bad, right? I actually think SPP are even better than EKV. I don't think that's a bad take. I think SPP are actually better.
Oh, I agree.
Like these just are so blendy. EK43.
You know what punishing is actually funny. Like sometimes you would think like blendy burrs aren't punishing, but like these are punishing. You brew a little hot. It's astringent. It's so astringent.
Yeah.
I've had
didn't we do that with fucking Rio Nights, and then that shit tasted like you were brewing hot, and then it also like then tastes thin. Like the extract, like it's hard. It's like no, like when the batch brewer. Remember we test on the batch brewer.
I don't remember anymore.
No, so like we get really thin brews with this Burr set, even though like
the ratio was off. That's why.
No, but still.
Dude, they were brewing at 1:18.
Yeah, but if it's good, you should be able to brew at 1:18.
Well, I guess we did compare it to 1:18 LeBrew filter, right? And the LeBrew filters were better.
Yeah, LeBrew are way better.
All I can remember for these burrs is going to a certain roaster in the Bay Area that I did not put in my preference list. With Pepe, they brewed Pepe, brought their beautiful coffees from Ecuador. Jose brews the coffee, and all I got was this That is like so sad for me. And this is like the normal Q. This is the norm of QC.
Can I just put? Well, I don't. Do I need to put the okay, bright, juicy, sweet? What are our flavor preferences? We have it's pretty well documented what our flavors are. Harmonious. Well, this is like me and you.
Yeah. We've both steered into harmonious coffees.
I like harmonious stuff, but I still prefer depth and structure. I've heard people say that EKB is really forgiving and like lab sweets. I'm a hard disagree. Bad.
If you've been to a cafe, you've probably tried EKBs.
Blendy F.
Punishing F.
Punishing F.
I can attribute to most astringency because of having EKB.
Weirdly astringent, even with shorter brew times.
Easily burns the coffee.
Like tasting coffee with beer goggles on. No. What? Okay, what's a better one? It's like murky.
Does diner coffee have astringency to it?
There's a lot of pain. There's oxidation flavor in diner coffee. There's low quality.
Because they've also been sitting on.
Right. So it's just heating up, and then you get an oxidization. Tasting. Okay, it's like putting all of your coffee through. It's like tasting coffee that's been. It's like tasting diner coffee.
Yeah, that's why I kind of mentioned it, right?
Yeah.
You get the same vibe as diner coffee. Don't get me wrong, I've had tasty brews from it, but it's you need shorter ratio and
just pain, man.
It's just not fun. It's not forgiving at all.
Not forgiving or fun to brew with.
Yeah, it clogs. Low extraction ceiling, actually.
Actually very low extraction ceiling, which is kind of weird because you feel like these 98s let you break above your 21% extraction yield very, very well.
Tell me they needed to extract more out of the coffee, so they thought they went finer.
Yeah, and then you hit certain astringency.
And it went the other way.
Yeah, I know.
Went lower
oh my
it
god.
Started clogging.
Due to high amount of fines.
Yeah, this guy, half. Yeah, it's mid. Cafe coffee from AKB is meh, but I always thought that was the brewing issue. Nah, it's actually.
No, well, you have. Well, on one, it could be you have these baristas and they're already the quality of coffee is lower because how many baristas care, right? And then you're giving them this piece of equipment. You're like shooting yourself in the foot even more.
I'm gonna give you my most recent example. Watch House. Like, so their procedure is to brew everything at 95C. Fine, I think they're roast light enough for that. But they're using EKB for everything, and 95C is very hot. So then, like, now every coffee, I had a pour over, a Pepe pour over, and a batch brew. I got the clarity from it, but then there's just this layer of astringency on top of it. And then I talked to the barista, and they're like, "Yeah, we tried making it cooler, but
but also this Watch House baristas fucking go like this. We're gonna swirl and we're gonna make the fines. We're gonna clog the brewer." And I think they're using Kalidas too.
But at least like a different Burr set would
would mitigate that.
Yeah, like you get a bigger sweet spot. Even if it clogs, you're not going to get astringency. You know, like.
All right, these suck, man.
Please remove it from your cafe.
Please don't use them. You're a coffee shop.
Yeah, I hard agree. I don't want my $58 Eugenioides brewed on these Burrs. Honestly, like, knowing that, after that experience, I'm never gonna buy a $58 Eugenioides. If they changed it, then I would actually just buy it. Like, I would, if Watch House sent me an email tomorrow and was like, "Yeah, we changed the Burrs in our EK," I will go get that $58 cup of Eugenioides.
God, there's so many fucking versions of this Burr set. Oh, also, Robert, you need to make it so we can like click into the images and it enlarge. I can't see how. Yeah. This is the type. This is the one.
Is that the Yifan one?
Yes, this is the one that this is all of the ones that we like.
Unobtainium.
Yeah, this is actual unobtainium.
You know, it's weird because it's red speed.
But it's 2021.
Yeah, this is the best one.
It is actually the best one.
Maybe the Zerg coding.
I can't click into it.
No one about. There's people still watching. Complaining about Burrs based on my experience already in New York. I've only been here for 2 weeks and I have all these gripes of New York coffee shops.
What do you not like about New York coffee shops?
Remove us. See, look, Say is decent. I mean, they might not have the best extraction, but at least they're not using EKBs in any of their grinders, you know, like.
Dude.
I'm getting decent clarity. I don't get the astringency. Like astringency is like the one thing everyone can agree on, but then it's like still there, and how can you not try and get that out?
What's like a Burr set that I can hate on? What was my most hated Burr set before this?
Like before 64 MPs.
Oh, right. No.
You only hate 64 MPs.
I hate 64 MPs. I hate Niche Zero. I hate Mazur. Whatever the fuck is in the Niche Zero, I hate.
Do you hate like 64 Edo Mills? I think Edo
Mills are okay.
Yeah, like they don't.
Oh, you didn't even put Italian Mills on here.
What about like the 5-star conicals, like the chestnut C3 type of stuff?
We could be partying with these people next to us, but instead we're doing this.
We don't know them.
Ode Gen 1.
Ooh, true. The Ode Brew. I kind of want to revisit Ode Gen 1. It's been a while.
Ode Gen 1 actually are clearer than Gen 2.
Yeah.
They straight up are clearer. There's more flavor separation. You can't grind as fine.
But Gen 2's got the juice.
But Gen 2 has the intensity and the juice. Did anybody write about Ode Gen 2 on here? Oh, let's write about Ode Gen 2. What do we like? Okay, Ode Gen 2.
I haven't had that much of Ode Gen 2.
Really? I've had so much Ode Gen 2.
You, of course, Mr. Fellow Man. You still work there, right?
I think I still work there.
Based on your LinkedIn.
Oh, God. Ode Gen 1 and Ode Gen 2.
Oh, no, they're separate. Oh.
No. I've used these burrs in both of those grinders.
That's so stupid.
Fucking facts,
The
dude.
carrier didn't change much.
I think it's bigger.
No.
No?
Well, like they adjusted it so it could fit SSPs a little better, but like the tolerancing and stuff is still generally the same design. Wait, this is Gen 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten spike peaky acidity out of it before too, to be
Mhm.
honest. Gen 2 really is better than Gen 2. Oh, freaking Hames.
Crazy. Wow. What are you guys talking about?
No, it's just a typo. You have to delete his. He retracted his.
Oh, he deleted it. Oh, okay.
Now he's getting clowned on. Oh my god. Oh, you should review the Apex. These are $80 burrs.
They're fantastic all-around burrs that give you good enough flavor separation on light roasts, and I think what's interesting is like the level of intensity, and I like these burrs a lot. I just, don't have a reason to use them, but I think they're like amazing for the money. And the intensity, juice, and dynamics enthusiasts chase after. I really like the rounding and sweetness from these burrs, and when pushing for high extractions, one can achieve a very, like, these burrs hold up. These burrs hold up. I often find with other 64mm burrs, when you try to push coffees hard, you end up hitting a wall of astringency and pain. 64mm SSPMB.
But I think that's confined to Ode carrier.
Whereas these burrs are quite forgiving. Yeah.
For forgiveness.
Yeah.
Like I talked to Nick and he was like,
There's
I had to make them for work well for medium rest.
lots of good acidity. I think these bring out, like, okay, if I remember these correctly, they bring out like the main component of the coffee. They don't give you like the nuanced little separations, but like it gives you the main component.
It's kind of like what 48
and it brings
are to 64.
Bring out the main component of whatever coffee you're brewing. These are $80 burrs, by the way. All fantasy light roast and dynamic. I really like the rounding exchange from these burrs, and when pushing for extractions, these burrs hold off and finds hard. Whereas these burrs are quite forgiving and round things out. Like you can try extracting higher and do like very aggressive brew methods, and like things still taste really good. All right. Submit another response. What else is not on here?
Yeah, I think Gen 2's best quality is that it works for both lighter and darker.
Mm-hmm.
That is what the design intent. It's good that you're tasting, you can tell from the design intent from that. What do you say about Sculptor 078S for filter? Please see the Gen 2. Right.
98 LS.
That's funny because none of us in BQLC have tasted those.
Yeah, none of us.
That is like in 98 SSP land, there are two burrs that no one has tasted. It is the ULFs and the LS.
Oh, doesn't Lance Hedrick not like ULF?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the general consensus,
It seems like they're just boring.
they're a little blendy,
Yeah, like they're just boring.
contrary to the
Why ultra low fines?
I want to try it out for myself so I can form my own opinion on
Mhm.
it. Like at least like verify the opinions of it. But someone send please. I'll put it in my P100. Y'all need to try TC. Y'all need to send us some TC. Oh, it's true. I want to hype it up. Brian Kwong, can you get some 98 brew TC so we can hype it up?
Don't we already have those?
Tungsten?
Oh, you know when people say TC, I think Titus coated. Fucking hell.
No, that's Zerd.
But it's TC Titus coated. What do we not have? Like,
You guys tried LeBrew? Yeah, that was the first thing.
yeah, that was the first thing we talked about.
I know, I mean, some BQ Discorders have the TC. No, TR doesn't have TC.
He has Titus coated.
Yeah, he has a different version of the TC where Brian got confused on. Dude, you should review the Apex.
The Apex is great. The Apex is great. I love the Apex.
I was checking, like... Another burr I should be able to give a review of that I don't want to review is 64 Lab Suites.
Oh, wait, yeah, we didn't talk about 64 LS on here. Oh, wait, no, we do. Oh, it's already here.
Which... Yeah, V3, though.
V3. V3, apparently you can do espresso with, and it doesn't sacrifice on...
Clarity?
pour over clarity.
I think it still has a bit of sacrifice. I don't think you can ever make a burr where it's like you stretched. There's no sacrifice. Like MPs still tastes different from the like V1s. You know which hand grinder I wish I could give a review on? Commandante C60.
Oh my fucking god.
But you know what? I don't need to. Apparently they released information that it was supposed to taste like the C40. 65 millimeter.
This guy called my Discord toxic. And he left.
I
So
know.
sad.
Your Discord?
Yeah, apparently. I don't know what people are doing on my Discord.
I was like, there was like a day where I wanted to go talk to him again and he wasn't there.
It's okay. He didn't seem like somebody who would be fun to hang out with in real life either.
He seemed alright. 65 Casa.
60. None of us have tried 65 Casa.
I know people with it, like from Moonwake has it, but I haven't tried it.
They can grind coffee? What?
So no reason to purchase C60. You purchase C60 because it's heavy.
You purchase C60 because it lets you grind more efficiently.
Yeah, what does
Whatever
that
that means. I don't know. I was like, it was you guys? You guys went to the booth?
It was me trying to haggle the Commandante people for one, but also like, I kind of just wanted to get one on the spot because it was there.
Well, you asked them
But I
what
wanted,
is
but
different.
like, of course, I'm
what
not
is-
just gonna drop $400 on Commandante
Yeah.
when they're right there. When I can ask, when they should be able to tell me what
makes it different.
What makes it different? Commandante marketing, Patega.
Is it Pietro on there? Yes, Pietro is on here.
What is the best weaponized hand grinder?
The Ling Long. Oh, Ling Long Blind is not on here. Ling Long Flat Blind is on here. That burr set was really good. It was super
I don't
clean.
think we can give an opinion because we have a lack of experience with it.
So good.
I don't know. Like, the only one I have experience on that list is Cast pre 2015 SSP. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, I think we'll
SSP'd out.
yeah, we'll talk about the. I think we'll stream later on another day.
ERM C64. I want to try it.
What the fuck is it? What is that?
It's kind of cool. You should look it up. It has an eccentric roller mill pre-breaker.
Whoa.
That part looks ugly, but like.
There's also the guy who's supposed to be sending me something. Like the company that makes the espresso machine that also has a grinder.
Meraki? No.
No.
There's a lot of those.
There's like the one that's a conical and it's like really long.
Oh, the Velofuso?
Yeah, is that real?
I don't know. But I think this is cool.
Oh, it's this thing. Yes, I have seen
Korean.
this. This is very cool.
Yeah, the ergonomics look.
Oh my god, you know what's not on here? Wait, Robert, how the fuck do we review double Burr hand grinder?
Oh.
How the fuck you can't this is only set up for one Burr, right? Where are my dual Burrs at?
Robert also owns a Momentum.
Really? When did he get the Momentum?
He doesn't like it though, so.
This is the POB. Oh, I also have POB from POB in the DM47.
That's on the list already, actually. Someone's reviewed that already. That is a very good grinder, though. It's a grinder.
I can write a lot about this. I can write a lot about this.
Oh, no one's wrote about the Steelies, though. I would like someone to write about Steelies.
Oh my god, I can write about Baratza Sete 270.
Oh god.
Virtuoso.
I'd rather take a Chestnut C3 than a Baratza Sete 270. It's the same grinder.
Fucking Dan wrote about this already.
It's V3, right? It's technically it is CRV3.
Yes, CRV3. This guy literally is the only guy who got to write about this Burr set. He literally has used this grinder more than I have. Yeah. Crazy.
And now it just sits in a roastery. Sick, tragic.
K6 grinder and easy presso lineups. Can we just say these are all the same?
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys can fill it out. The forum is there. We'll revisit this in like maybe.
I want to write up the 1Z Presso Q Air.
Is that the same Burr set or like what is that?
I think it's very similar to the xBloom grinder. It has so much clarity for a head.
Okay, well I have other stuff I can put onto here like 01, 98 SLM, because I have 98 SLM. I think I have like very extensive 98 SLM stuff.
I have some experience with like the Atom 75 for espresso. That one's pretty good for commercial people.
We can talk about Mythos is good. You know, you can
not
pull.
a fan.
Not a fan.
Not a fan. We had this at the Salesforce thing.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, it tastes fine. You can pull turbos on it. It tastes fine.
Oh yeah, you accidentally turboed there.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think we'll wrap up because it's 12 and we have to be up very early. So maybe we'll stream another day. Maybe we'll continue. Let's make this part one of many.
Next time when Harry comes to New York, right?
No, but we could do this tomorrow. We could do this every night until we finish.
We've dropped all our knowledge.
No, it's all content, dude. Okay, all right. Thank you all for tuning in.
Q Air was always $69.
We will see you another day. Goodbye.
Very good grinder. Bye bye.
End stream.